patient who investigators say was poisoned with tainted IV fluid has a lot of questions about the Dallas Surgery Center where it happened. Hello, I'm Steve Eager.
Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes. That patient is one of 11 patient cardiac emergencies linked to Dr. Ronaldo Ortiz Jr. He is now charged with drug tampering. The patient's grandfather we interviewed today is a doctor himself. Fox 4's Lori Brown joins us now with his perspective. Lori.
Heather, Dr. Daniel Wogelerner says when he found out his grandson had complications during routine surgery and ended up on life support, he immediately knew some type of medication had to be to blame. The question he now has is, why did the same thing happen 11 times here at SurgiCare North Dallas before it became a criminal investigation?
He's an 18-year-old, athletic, healthy young man.
Dr. Daniel Wogelerner asked that we only use his grandson Jack's first name. The Los Angeles cardiologist walked us through what happened to Jack on August 24th at Baylor Scott & White SurgiCare North Dallas.
Went in for a simple, low-risk, outpatient procedure to correct a septal defect in his nose.
Then
I got a call from Jack's father that there had been a cardiovascular crisis in the middle of the surgery.
Jack had to be placed on life support. His parents were told he had a 50-50 chance of surviving.
As a cardiologist, I immediately suspected that something was administered that shouldn't have been.
Anesthesiologist Dr. Ronaldo Ortiz is charged with putting dangerous drugs into the IV bag Jack received during his surgery.
The toxic agents that had been injected into the intravenous fluid that he received initially made his blood pressure go sky high, impossibly high, the kind of numbers that you never see.
And the criminal complaint says the same thing happened to 10 other patients starting 3 months earlier. Investigators collected surveillance video of Dr. Ortiz handling IV bags suspected of being compromised.
I was shocked and I'm outraged, still outraged, that the surgery center was allowed to continue caring for patients despite having multiple incidents with different patients of an unexplained nature.
The same day as Jack's surgery, an autopsy was completed for Melanie Kaspar, a doctor at the facility who died after treating herself for dehydration with an IV bag she did not know was tainted. Baylor told us in a statement Thursday, on August 24th, immediately upon determining an IV bag had potentially been compromised, SurgiCare North Dallas ceased all operations and notified the appropriate local and federal authorities. To our knowledge, our notification to authorities on August 24th initiated the investigation. We have actively assisted authorities since then and will continue to do so. In federal court, investigators testified that the powerful drugs Dr. Ortiz allegedly inserted into the IV bags were kept in an unlocked cabinet next to the warmer. Dr. Wogelerner said those drugs should have been secured. His grandson is now back to his active lifestyle, but Dr. Wogelerner says it's unclear how the stress on his cardiovascular system could impact him later in life.
We can only hope and pray that he has no long-term consequences, but we don't know because it's unprecedented.